Hello everyone and welcome back to another video for Altenew and the first one for my blog for this year. So today we are celebrating the January 10th release over at Altenew, and this is a really fun release because we've got some more of our watercolor markers which come out, and I'm going to be using the Wild Fern stamp, and I'm just taking one of the stamps. I picked the one which I like the most, and I'm going to stamp the image over the top part of my background paper, which is some smooth white cardstock, and I'm just using some embossing ink. Now, embossing ink is clear ink and it's really sticky. It dries really slowly, and this means you can stamp with it for quite a long while, and then you can add your embossing powder. I'm going to use white, but you could use any embossing powder. Silver would work really well with the colors I'm going to be using. So once you've added the embossing powder, you have to heat set it with a heat gun, and then you can start working with your paper. If you're working with watercolors, I would advise you to use some watercolor paper. This will just get you a better result. Now for my colors, I'm using Persian Blue, Mountain Mist, and I'm just adding that to my craft palette, which you can see here. This is a watercolor palette, or just a palette from Altenew, and it's really handy if you're doing watercoloring. And I'm going to start with the lightest color and just add that to the paper, and if I want to add darker shades, I can just use the pen itself. I would advise just to add a bit of water onto the paper, that way the color will really seep in nicely. And once I'm happy with the lighter color, I'm going to add my darker shades. This one is the Persian Blue. And when it mixes with that green, you will get a nice shade of purple as well, which is really fun. And I'm just adding water as I go. Now I'm going in with a little bit of emerald. And there is also a bit of lagoon. And once I'm happy with the result, I'll just leave that to dry. And then I can start working on the project. Now all I have to do is add the finishing touches. I'm using this lovely wood veneer word which says home from the Our Family embellishments, and I'm going to use one of the lovely sentiments from the Gradient Stripes stamp set. It's this lovely hand lettered sentiment which I really love, and I'm keeping it really simple. You are my home. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this little video tutorial, and I hope to see you very soon with more videos for Altenew. Bye bye.